BP colon B as in Britain, P as in parrot, colon, yeah, and give a space and type supplier invoice. Supplier,
Oops.
yeah, suppliers, space invoice. Yeah, now click on the default definition. The first one. Okay. Now, if you see here, we have 5 steps here. The first step is initiation. Initiation means to initiate the task, the create supplier invoice. Then we have step A1, which is approval here. So the third step is about review trackable invoices. So basically, if we create assets using supplier invoices, then the third step will be initiated. And the fourth step is also about initiate asset registration event. So these are like basic. So whenever we configure supplier invoices, now this is a practice tenant, but in real world, we would configure at least somewhere like 7 to 8 steps with different amount categories and criteria. So this is just to show you how the system will route the things to different people for approval. So if you just scroll down up little bit up to step A2, so we have to see like this AP data entry specialist and business asset accountant, right? Okay, so business asset accountant, we are not listing any assets, so it will not go to business asset accountant. AP data entry specialist, we have not assigned this role, but we can use some other company to do this transaction. That's absolutely fine. We'll use a supplier Olive, and then we'll go ahead. Now, just type, go to the search bar, little bit top, and type create supplier invoice. Space invoice. Yeah, great. Now in the company, type TFC. T as in Tango, F as in France, C as in Charlie. Press enter. Great. Now in the supplier, do you remember the supplier name?
This
It was
was
not
Olive.
Olive was a company, OG001. It was something like what it was, entertainment, right? Herbalife. Yeah, the supplier was
Oh,
Herbalife. Herbalife. But we remember we just said like it can be used only for GMC and other company. But you still go ahead and type, so there will be good testing to see if we can use this supplier with other companies. Great. So it means we did not put anything in restricted to companies here. Okay, the currency is coming by default because it was a default currency for this supplier. Invoice date is today's date, 7th of December. Invoice received date. What does it mean? Okay. So it means when the supplier send the invoice to us, this is about that particular date. Okay. It can be in the past also that he has sent in the past. Now we are creating the supplier invoice. So, but typically we use the same date as we are creating the invoice date. Control total amount, it's about like suppose you have 50 lines or 40 lines or 10 lines in your supplier invoice, but you know that the total of all those lines or the line that I'm going to create is not more than $2,000. Okay, just to make sure that yes, whatever the line amount I'm putting in each line, that is equal to 2000, it's not crossing that. So in that case, if you want, we can put some total amount, otherwise we can keep it blank. Let's put 2000 here only. Now come down. So remember, right? Even though you have put 2000, it's showing you total invoice amount was $100 here. Why? Because remember yesterday we had assigned a spend category and default purchase item. Now the purchase item ordering price was 100 USD. So that's why it's showing you the 100 USD here. So skip these two fields for now, freight amount and other charges. Come down. Yeah, if you see here, payment terms that we had assigned net 4 days, and the due date is also showing up as 11th of December. Now default payment type is cash. If you want to override this, you can do so, but will not do the so. Default text option, leave it for now. Default text code also, default withholding text code also, leave it. Then on the right hand side, You have something called supplier document received. You can leave it for now. We'll not go into this for now. So click on the supplier document received. So it means the document shared by the supplier, it has been received to us by us. Supplier invoice number. So remember, when the supplier will send the PDF to us or the invoice to us, that will have a different number what we are going to create. So just put any random number, alphanumeric, anything you want for testing, whatever you want. Yeah. If you have not raised a PO in the Workday, but in other system, you may have raised a PO that is getting integrated to Workday. In that case, whatever the PO number was, we'll mention it here. Otherwise, you can leave it blank. Then reference invoice is something like you are going to create this invoice for some other invoice. So we'll talk about that some other day because we still have a lot of time. We'll cover that in other practice. Right now, we'll just create a simple basic one. So leave all this for now. Yeah, memo, you can leave it. We'll see some other examples. Come down, scroll down. Yes. Now, if you scroll towards right, yeah. So by default, as you can see, it has captured the purchase item here, and this is linked to entertainment. So now if you scroll towards right, little bit right, yeah, it's about text. So we'll take some other examples here. Unit of measure. So you have to put each here. Click on the prompt here and select each. Yes. And the unit cost is $100 here. Scroll towards right. Okay. Now in the memo, just put this is our first invoice. Okay. Select a cost center here. Anything. Just type ARC or something. Yeah. Select this first one, second one, doesn't matter. Region is APAC that we had given as a related work tag. Scroll towards right. Great. Now go back to the left hand side. Okay. Now hit click on the submit button here.
Yeah.
So you got one error, which is good.
Total invoice amount does not match the control amount.
Yes, that's what we learned when we started this invoice, that we have put 2000 in the control total amount field. Now you have two ways: either match it with 2000 or change the 2000 amount to $100. So better to change it here. Just say unit cost is $2,000 and it will make equivalent to control total amount.
Submit.
Yeah, just put the tab here. Now that will just change automatically. Now hit submit. Yeah, click on view details. Yeah. Now just bring your cursor near to this Richard Ho name and you will see three dots.
Yep.
Yeah. And yeah, click on that. Yeah, just don't right click, just click on that and it will show you start proxy. Start proxy. Yeah. It will take some time, maybe like it's little slow. Yeah, you would see an option called start proxy. Come down, go to security profile. You will see an option called security profile. Security, come down. Yes, yeah, security profile. I think just went up a little bit. No. Come down further. Come down. I'll show you. Just little bit slowly down. Yes, more further down. Yeah, the security profile, right? You just come down again. You're just missing it. You're going too fast. No, just come down. Yeah, little bit. Yes, little bit more down. Little bit further. Yeah. Yep. Start proxy. You see that? No. Just go back. Again, click on the security profile.
There it is.
And start proxy. Little bit up.
Yes.
Now remember, this proxy is only enabled in the implementation and sandbox environment. This is not available in production. Now hit OK. Now go to his inbox on the right hand side, or you can see the invoice in front of you also. It's not here. Just go to his inbox.
This one?
Yep. Absolutely right. Yeah, you see that this has come to his approval. So the approver will, review the transaction, the details sent by the submitter or the requester, and they will hit approve button. So click on this approve button here. Great. So click on this view details. Yeah, click on detail and process. On the left hand side only. On the left hand side only, detail and process.
Oh, detail. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, if you just bring your mouse near to that magnifying glass on your screen on your left hand side, little bit. Yeah. Just three dots. Click on three dots, and we'll see the accounting of it. So click on accounting and then view accounting. Yes. So as you can see, the operational journal is posted. And if you see the total debit and credit is 2000 US dollars. If you further scroll down, yeah, it's 6855 2000. Okay, so it has hit to this ledger account. As you can see, the memo which we had put at the line level, it has captured that also. So first invoice 2000 2000. Now scroll a little bit up, and on the blue link where it says supplier invoice 13424, click on that. Click on that. Yeah. Yeah, just click on the name. Yeah. Just click on once. Why it's not opening? Are you clicking on this? Ideally, it should open.
Yes.
So something is wrong here. Okay, never mind. I will figure it out. Okay, go to search bar and
Yeah.
type stop proxy.
Third proxy.
Yeah. So there are many ways through which you can find the supplier invoice in the system by typing the number in the search bar. No, sorry, my bad. Type stop, STOP, stop
Oh,
proxy.
stop. Sorry.
Stop proxy. Yeah, just remove Y. Sometimes it doesn't come like this. Yeah, just from the proxy, just remove Y, and then you'll see it will show up. Something is a little, I think it's very slow today. I'm not sure why, but ideally it will come. Yeah, just you can search it also.
Yep.
Yep. Now in the search bar, type find supplier invoices. Yeah, third one, yes. In the company, type TFC and press enter. In the supplier, type herbal. No, go back. Yeah.
Yeah, it just didn't select on me.
It happens. It happens. Yeah, just click escape. Yeah.
And
Herbal life. Great. Now hit OK. Yeah, once you select herbal, click on OK. That's fine. We don't need to select another value because we know there's only one invoice. So it will come very swiftly. Yeah, click on the now. If you can see, this is the thing, right? Now I want to show you one thing. Click on the supplier name, Herbalife. Yeah. Okay. So if you see here in the balance due, it is showing you $2,000 here. That's what we need to pay. Okay. Now if you go to invoices and payment tab, Go to the third tab on the first row, invoices and payments.
Oh, there
Yeah.
it is.
Yes. Click on the invoices.
Mm,
The second option in the second line.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. You can see that it's showing the invoices here. So we have invoice workbench also, create recurring invoices also, find invoices report also. So there are a lot of reports which and options from the supplier itself which we can use to create invoices, create invoice adjustment. We'll talk about invoice adjustment also. It's like a very pretty normal thing, and how to create invoice from this page also. But remember, the balance is $2,000 which we have to pay it back to the supplier, and the due date is 12th of December, 4 days from now. Now, let's do one thing. We'll pay this invoice. We'll not pay this invoice right now. We'll create more and more invoices because we have to see a lot of other examples of adjustments and how it impacts the overall amount. Now, let's scroll towards left. Scroll towards left on this bar. Yes. On this magnifying glass, yeah, bring your cursor near to this magnifying glass and then three dots. It's okay. Yeah. And again, go back to three dots of magnifying glass. Yeah. And supplier invoice. Click on supplier invoice and say copy. So it will capture maximum details from the previous invoice. Now again put an invoice receive date. Okay. Now I'll show you something that what happens if you try to if you do not change the invoice number received detail on the right hand side, you keep it as it is, the system will throw the error that it's been already used. Please use a new number. So now try to hit submit. See, that was already not used. So just change the invoice number a little bit here and there, any digit, add or subtract here. Just no, don't click on any reference invoice. No, no, don't click here. Yeah, yeah.
oh,
Just click.
oh,
No, no,
alright.
not here,
Yeah, yeah,
not
yeah,
here.
yeah.
This is
My num lock was on, so I tabbed down accidentally.
the two was already used. So put 9,
Yep.
8, whatever it
Yeah,
is.
there we go. Now submit.
Yeah. Now hit submit. So again, it has gone to Richard O. Now we'll see one example here. Okay. Click on view details. And again, bring your cursor near to three dots of Richard Ho and go to security profile. Yeah. And then security profile.
There we go.
And then the start proxy.
Proxy. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Now, if you go back to inbox of Richard Ho, yeah. So we'll not approve it. We'll send it back. Okay. Hit this send back button. Yeah. So we'll see some functionality. Also give a reason like testing sandbag option. Yeah. So again, now so say start proxy as Logan McNeil. So type start proxy
Yes.
and type LMC here.
Okay.
Yep.
And then find supplier invoice.
No, no, not required. It will be back to the inbox of Logan McNeil. So once we are there, we'll log in as Logan McNeil. Yeah. Go to the inbox. Why it has not come? We hit submit, right?
Yes.
Why it's not there? And never mind. So again, we'll use the same report, find supplier invoice. We'll figure it out like to whom it's sitting right now. Find supplier invoice.
That's the report you.
Company was TFC. T as in Tango, F as in France, in Charlie. Supplier was Hubble. Yep. Now it's in draft, right? So click on the magnifying glass and we'll see what happened here. So now scroll down and click on the process history on the third tab. Yep. And let's see, awaiting action. Okay, we logged in as Steve Morgan. Okay. So Steve Morgan on behalf of Logan McNeil. So initiating action, but Logan, right? So ideally it should have come to Logan McNeil only. We have to recheck like what happened here. But no worries, we have the invoice back. Now go up to invoice magnifying glass option here. Click on three dots and say edit. Supplier invoice. No, go up, supplier invoice and then edit. Now we got the invoice details again. We can edit the amount, whatever we want. Now change the amount to 1000. No, not here. 1000. Just from 2000 to 1000.
Yep.
Oh, it's 1100. That's fine. Okay, that's fine.
Submit.
Yep. But remember, you have to change at the line level also.
Oh, that was all the way down here and off to the left. And then change it.
Yeah,
to 1100.
absolutely right.
Oops. 1100. Come on. Go. Now update the extended amount and then I can submit. Now it's back to how.
Yeah, now again you have to proxy as Richard Ho.
Start proxy again. Or view details. Details this. Security. Profile start proxy. Hey.
Yeah, approve it.
Yeah.
Now in the search bar, type supplier : Herbal.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to the second line here on the magnifying glass. Not on this one, magnifying glass, 3 dots. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Again.
Click on supplier invoice. Yeah. And click on this create adjustment. Create
What?
adjustment. The fourth option from bottom. Create adjustment.
Oh, create.
Go up. What just happened here? Create adjustment. Why it's not opening? Again, just type the supplier, find supplier invoices or the supplier, and then go to the same tab there.
Invoices. And then
3 dots. Create invoice adjustment.
adjustment.
Now go to adjustment reason. Yeah, click on the prompt, and we can select different options here. Okay, just select anything, damaged goods or whatever you want, duplicate invoice, whatever you want. Just select an option here.
Okay.
Okay. Adjustment date when we are adjusting the price of this invoice. So the same date can be applied here. That's absolutely fine. Now we got 2 options here: increased liability and decreased liability. So it's talking about from our end. For us, is it like increasing the liability? Do we have to pay more, or decreasing the liability? It's like instead of 1100, do we need to pay like 1800 now or 700, whatever it is? So we have selected the second option by default here, which is like decreasing a liability. Now select the line. Yeah. Now scroll towards right. Further right. Yeah. So these are the details. Now click on save and continue. Yes. Okay. Now scroll down. Further down. Yeah. Now in the amount section. Yeah. Scroll towards amount. Yeah. Further little down. Yeah. Right. There was an amount section, right? Yeah. Yeah. This extended amount. In the extended amount or unit cost, that's fine. Just put 500 here. That we're decreasing the liability by 500. Okay. Now hit submit. Now click on details and just process Richard Ho and then approve this transaction.
You want me to approve?
Yes, approve it. And then again, search the supplier. We'll see the balance due. Okay, now yes, go to supplier. Great. Now as you can see, from 3100, the balance due is now 2600 in total. Now you can go back to invoices and payments tab and then see the invoices. You would see there would be 3 lines now. Yeah, go to the invoice, second line. Yeah. So as you can see, we have a 3 line now. The first one, the top one, is in brackets, which means a credit for us. And that's why we have to pay 500 less now to the supplier. Now we'll create another invoice. So just type stop proxy and login as Logan McNeil. We'll see some other features of supplier invoices. We'll play around a lot of features here. You can say start proxy only. Just hit cancel.
Oh.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We'll say start proxy and we'll do Logan McNeil again.
Proxy.
Yes.
The proxy. LMC. LMC.
Not this one. It was Logan McNeil something. LMC, just type LMC. LMC, yeah, and press enter. Why it's not coming? Type NEIL also. After that, N as in Nancy, E as in elephant, I as in Indiana, L as in Lima, yeah, and press enter. What just happened here? Why it's today? Why it's not showing the LMC? Just type Logan McNeil, Logan space MC.
Their proxy here.
Yes.
LMC.
What the hell? Ah, because we are in login as Logan McNeil. If you just hit cancel, I just realized. Yeah, if you see on the left hand side, it's already showing that we are logged in as Logan McNeil only. That's why. Now type create supplier invoice in the search bar. Company type TFC.
Currency USD. Today. Control amount 100. Invoice lines. 100,
Yeah.
that match.
Yeah, put any amount like 2,000, 3,000, whatever you feel comfortable. Just put any amount and don't hit submit. We'll see one option here. Okay. Yes. Now scroll towards a little bit right slowly and you see this prepaid checkbox, right? Click on that prepaid checkbox here and hit submit.
Error because I didn't match it up at the top.
Yeah, click on the error. Click on the red button there. Yeah. Yes, we have to select an amortization type here. So click on the close, yeah. And there will be a prepaid tab now. Yeah. Just about prepaid details. Yes. Yes. Select prepaid amortization type. Let's say manual. Select manual. And now hit submit. So go back to the invoice line. We have to select something in the invoice line. A cost center is required. So just put any cost center over there.
One. Oh, I have to select one from.
Yeah, select any ARs, you type anything there out there,
Yeah.
right? Now hit submit. Now login as Richard Ho and approve it.
All right. S- Oh. Okay. Approve. Oh.
Now search the supplier, supplier colon Herbalife. Yep,
Yeah.
click on that. Okay, so the balance, as you can see, from 2,600 to it has gone to 5,600. And if you go to invoices and payment also, and under invoices, you would see that the invoice is showing up as prepaid here, the 3,001. Okay, now we'll see some more again. Stop proxy. No, sorry, just start proxy as Logan McNeil. Just type start proxy and say Logan McNeil.
Oh, let's see. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Now say create supplier invoice.
Let's
Yeah, put the company, supplier, and put any amount, but don't hit submit.
Okay. No. 100.
Yeah. Now don't hit submit. Yeah, you need to measure each and go to right hand side and little bit up. Yeah. So click on approver. No, yeah, just come down on the right hand side and come down. Yeah, you see this approver button, right? Yeah, click on this prompt here and just have Richard here.
Rich.
Just have Richard, but we'll not select Richard. Who will select some other Richard? Select Richard Johnson. Yeah, now hit submit. Okay, click on detail and process and click on the process tab here. Click on remaining process
Click on what? Remaining process?
Yes. Okay. Now proxy as Richard Ho. Start proxy as Richard Ho. Yes, hit okay. Approve it.
Approve.
Okay. Now say start proxy as Logan McNeil. And simply create supplier invoice. Put the amount, any amount.
Oops. And supplier.
Yes. Now put any amount. Yeah. Now scroll towards right, and you have to put a unit of measure and cost center also. Put the details, a cost center and unit of measure.
Measure each.
Yes. And scroll towards right. Further right, further right. Yeah. Now, do you see this last column split? Click on
Yes.
that. Zero or over there. Now click select by, and let's say amount. So what this means is, like, suppose you ordered, before we go further, let me explain you that you ordered some office chair, okay, for your office work, or some, like, company has purchased an office chair or a laptop, which for which the two cost center departments, okay, will bear the cost. Let's say you ordered the sofa, which would be used both by the IT department and operation department, right? It will be sitting some sitting area, dining areas, or whatever it is in the cafeteria, but both people will use. Now the cost will be beared by both cost centers, IT cost center also and the operation cost center also. So that's why we're splitting the amount between two different cost center. So when we'll do the reporting, we'll see, okay, this cost center has paid this much for this many items they have purchased or services they have got, and this cost center has paid this much for the services and things they have purchased. Now click on the percent 50, 50, yeah, and cost center, yeah, region, select a region also. Let's say APAC or EMEA, whatever it is. You can put XYZ there. Just APAC, APAC. Is it not coming? I did check.
There we go.
Yes, like the first value. Scroll towards right. See if anything else is mandatory. That's fine. Now see, you have just mentioned 50 here. Okay, 50%. Now if you click on done, Let's see what happens. We got one error that it's not balanced yet. Okay, because the amount is 100 and you're trying to put only 50 here. So add one more row there.
Yep.
And here it again say 50, amount 50, and then use a different cost center.
Receive
Region can be same.
that one. Region APAC. And done.
Yep. Now you can see this has been split into two different cost centers, and now hit submit.
Interesting. Submit.
Yep. Prove it. Let's see what's the error here. The control total amount let's see what it is. You said 200 here, but the total invoice is just make 100 here. Go to control total amount. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, and make it 100.
Yep. Submit.
Wait. Yeah. And just approve it by Richard Ho.
Yeah. Approve.
Yes.